Hello and good evening, everyone. Doing a little bit of unusual for the Monday wild card, but hey, it's a wild card. Tonight we are doing FS22 No Man's Land. I did not play this map on FS19. I watched Daggerwin's survival series on it, but I did not play it. In addition, we will also be talking about my upcoming giveaway in January. I'll get back to that in a little while. But for now, let's get started. Okay. Do do. Yes. Yes. And skip right to clothing. Oh. Let's see here. I want those boots. That hat is just ridiculous, so we're going to get rid of that. Massey. There we go. Gloves. Yeah, those gloves are okay. What other color options do we have? Wow. Those are very dark. Yeah, that's a little more like what I'm looking for. Maybe even that color. Sure. Alrighty. Yeah, let's wear some aviators. Or some modern shades. Don't we look stylish? There we go. Make them red to match the hat, right? How about no? That'll do. Generate a route network from the traffic and helper data on the map. Sure, it's not going to do anything, or it's going to fail. But look, we have a pickup, apparently. Shouldn't we have nothing since I did start from scratch? Let's look at the garage. So apparently, even on start from scratch, I own a bunch of stuff. That's odd. Do I own land? I do not. So we could go to 26 where the default starting farm is at, or we could go somewhere entirely different. I think that I will jump into pickup and oh boy, suffer with controls because I forgot to edit them. I might end up having to do that during the stream because I will get super irritated. So if we take a cruise out here, I forgot how long of a drive this actually is to get out to the farm, the default starting farm. That's okay because we're going to wipe everything out anyway. So yeah, it definitely gets rid of the buildings, but it leaves you with all the starting equipment, which is a bit of a problem. Yeah, this is all just way too much. But let's pick where we're gonna start our little homestead before we get to setting everything up. I was kind of thinking might go over here somewhere. I've never seen the edge of this map. Holy cow, that's a heck of a forest, isn't it? That might be kind of cool to start right here by this forest. In fact, to maybe to take a lot 22 there, where it's all forest basically, other than the little corners. That would definitely be somewhat of a challenge. But let's have a look at the edge of the map here, just because I'm curious on how he did it. You literally cram into a wall, but I like this because you cannot see over that. However, if we spin our way over here, are we going to crash into a wall going up this hill? Shouldn't, because there should be one more row, or two more rows, I think, of lots up here. So if we climb this hill, though, we can get a look out over. Alright, so it isn't wonderful out there, but it's not terrible either. Within the limitations of the game, it's actually pretty doggone good. That's where the real problem lies, of course, is the limitations of the game. So another option is that we could start up here on this big old hill. Not a whole lot you can do up on a hill like this easily. Hillside farming is a pain. But perhaps an even better than lot 22 there is lot 12, because we've got this small area where we could plunk down a farmhouse, perhaps. But still a lot of woods. So, what do you think, audience? Even if it's just Tristan still. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to think on that one while I look at some other alternatives. One place that could be fun is up here on this ledge behind that rock face there. Maybe something up here where there's a smaller amount of trees, but still some. I don't know. This map has a lot you can do. We're definitely going to have to cut some wood, just like Daggerwin did in his survival mode, in order to get started. So having at least a bit of woods on our land to start with would be good. So 19 and 29 here are a couple more options. 19's got enough space that we can build a nice little homestead, and it's got this woodlot here. And a piece of another woodlot right here. Even 39 looks like it could be good. As we get around the corner of that woods here. So we got this corner of this forest that we could do. Potentially 49 looks even better. See what 49 looks like. Yeah, I'm kind of partial to 49 here myself. I like the view. I could plunk a house right here next to the woods. So yeah, I really like 49. So if 49 is appealing to anyone else, 49 wins, because my vote counts for 20. Has to be unanimous against me. And it's not a terrible drive to the store that way either. So let me know what you think on that. I'm gonna start cleaning up some equipment that we should not have. Oh, forgot that glitches out the mouse when you do the one that you're in. That's, wow, just terrible. I'd love to keep that weight, but nope. So we need to purchase chainsaw, always Husqvarna for me. I know not everyone agrees, but I'm a big Husqvarna fan. I have not seen any comments in the chat regarding thoughts on those plots of land. And I really would like to know what you guys think. Alright, good. That wall does end down there, so I can cut myself a little access road right up to the shop here from this side. What was it, 49 I said that I really liked? Yeah, 49, because I want to plunk a house here, have this view. Yeah. I'm going to just make a road right along the bottom. Kind of looks like there is a road right here. 49, Tristan, the one that I liked, where there's woods here, and the nice spot for the house. Because all of them are by woods, really, in some way. Unless you mean the big forest up here by 1222 area. But let me look up here where it looks like there's a road to see what that is, if anything. Yeah, that's nothing. That's the boundary of the map, which is cool. I'm going to run my own road right along here if I do put that over there. You can't just say yes, buddy. 49 or the 1222. But yeah, we'll run a road right up onto here. Yeah, animal dialogue, awesome. Got our fueling point there. You like the 49 too? Okay. Well, 49 it is. I do like that the spout here is marked this time, since it wasn't in the FS19 version. Alright, so let's purchase our land. Whoops, wrong menu. Purchase our piece of land. Buy that. And on that land, we have to place 2 buildings, basically. Construction. All the buildings. did I hit there? Let's hit Shift Tab. Oh, I don't remember the controls yet on this version. Don't want to rotate the item. I want to tilt the camera. Perfect. Could tuck that in back there where it's on the other side of the trees, but I think we'll put it down here. Alright, we'll call that good for that. And then buildings. And I lied too, it's got to be 3 buildings because I need my farmhouse as well. Which I did not add the mod for, did I? That's not a farmhouse, guys. So I did not add the mod for the farmhouse that I wanted to use, but that's okay. We can always just use the one that came with the map. There's the view that I wanted. So now sheds. And I'm going to put my little starting shed right next to it. Beautiful. Landscaping, painting, animal mud, asphalt, blah, 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 dirt. We want all the dirt. And change the cursor shape there. That's all I'm going to do right now for the little road that I plan on doing, because I might have to adjust it. So there is our farm. So we should be able to visit our farmhouse now. This nasty, nasty farmhouse. Ugh. That's okay. I don't intend on spending a lot of time in there. So we have our timber production, and we have our farmhouse with a little shed, so we can now set our money. All right. Controls. Because otherwise, it'll drive me nuts. Do. HUD toggle's good. Implement where HUD is kind of cool. Super strength, yada yada yada. Manual attach, activate workshop. Open power tools menu needs to be F11. F11. Add remove money. Oh, nice. Doesn't show you how much you currently have. 343,049. Oops. Negative 343, 0 something. 049 was it? Yes, it was. Perfect. So that is how we are starting. So it's all about the chainsaw and things I can drag over to the sale point by hand. Oh, nice floating tree that I caused. So we might as well get rid of that right away. Maybe, if we can. Oh, good times. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to be annoying if I can't get rid of that. Come on, Lumberjack mod, don't fail me now. Thank you. So even though we have Lumberjack mod in, wow, we aren't going to be using super strength. Oh, there we go. Got that down, didn't I? Oh, come on. Well, I screwed that up. That was all me. Where's my other piece of tree? My blind. Gotta be somewhere here. There it is. See if we make anything from these. Alright, it's taking them. Oh, right, that's right. This isn't just a sale point, it's a production. I'm sorry. Still not used to that whole production chains thing. I never really used any of the factories on FS19, so. Furniture, wood. Cool. So, cycles per month, 216. Furniture planks. Okay. Let's make some furniture, I guess. Probably gonna have to add a sale point for that too, which means I'll have to adjust the money. But yes, I screwed up because I'm just not used to the productions yet. I was thinking it was just going to be a sale point for me, but because I placed it and I own it, it's going to be productions. So I'm going to have to probably add some money back in to put down an actual sale point for wood. Oh, let's see how bad I screwed things up. First, let's look here. So we got all those wood chips. We can sell wood chips at the farm shop. How exciting if we had wood chips. Okay, good. So it creates a sell point for the furniture. I just want to sell planks. That'd be nice. Why did I leave that menu like a moron? I don't know. I can sell stones for 12 euros a piece. Ouch. Well, euros per liter. I need to change that too. I'm supposed to be in dollars. Settings. There we go. So let's go acres. Yep. I'll save game 2 just so I can't screw things up. Not as bad as I think I did. Thanks, Coble. I'll get used to the productions one of these days. I just need to play this one more instead of 19 all the time like I still play. So I take it that this spot is to pick up my finished products. So if I make some of each of these, materials missing, huh? Ah, that's not to make planks. That's if I have planks, I can turn them into furniture. Got it. Helps if I read the recipe, doesn't it? So I'm turning raw wood into furniture plus wood chips. Got it. Got it. Thing is, I have no way to transport those to another sale point. So I am going to just have to give myself a little money and start off with a vehicle, which I wasn't originally going to do. Oh, that's that one. Okay. But that's okay. Gives me a chance to look at these. Boy, that's awfully glossy. It's a real shiny tractor. So what we'll do, give ourselves 10 grand. And I want to buy this one. And this one. Oops. Red fenders. And this one. Was there any options? Yeah, I didn't think so. I can sell direct from my factory. That's right. Jeez, and I knew that too. Oh, this is what getting only 3.5 hours of sleep last night does to your brain. Oh, and hello, Bumpkin. How are you tonight? So we're gonna have a look-see at those mods. Might as well do that first before we do anything else. All right. Well, it sounds good. I think it looks good. Pretty accurate on the. Thanks, Tristan. Pretty accurate on the speed on it too, and the gearbox. All right. Gotta love the old-fashioned offset seating with your butt going through the seat. So if it wasn't for your butt going through the seat, this tractor would be it for me. Because I love the Alice Chalmers, and I love the way this sounds. But I can't look at his butt, well, my butt, I guess, all the time. So that's a no-go for me. So we're going to sell that one back. That's sad. It has potential, but it's not there. All right, so now that you've said that, though, Colble, and reminded me, I'm going to take that money away again. Excuse me? 1094 I need to add. What happened there? Why is it doing more than I'm putting in? That's just weird. I guess we'll leave it at that. Stop playing with the power tools. And instead of me walking. Get me out of this nasty room. Hello, Peter. How are you tonight, sir? Let's take down one of these bigger trees. Who else loves the new tree felling sounds? Still too heavy for me to lift. I was afraid of that. It's a pretty big chunk of wood. Yeah, there we go. All right. Whoa, whoa. Nice bug there. So apparently you can push giant trees around without super strength as long as you're holding onto a smaller piece of wood. Come on. Some chill chicken thing? Do you mean chili chicken? Or I'm not sure exactly what you mean there, Peter. I do enjoy chicken most of the time though, so that's chicken always sounds good to me. I cannot wait until they come out with real mower for FS22. Some Canada thing. I did not realize you were still in Canada, sir. But that explains why you are able to show up to a stream tonight. Alright, well, while I do some wood cutting here, let's talk about giveaways. So my birthday, I'll be turning 41, is on January 6th. So it is coming very soon. And on my birthday, I'm going to do a special live stream. In that live stream, I will be giving away a bunch of video game keys to random games that I have that I don't need because I already have copies of the game. And I will also be giving away a Steam copy of FS22. Shut up, Coble. It's not cute. Silly guy. And that's cool, Peter, because that means you'll be able to possibly come to my birthday stream then. And hang out for that. It will be a longer than normal stream. Since I will be... Oh, man. That's just awesome. Perfect. Now that I remember to do that. Since it will be my birthday, I'll be giving away stuff. I think if I counted right, I have 15 different game keys to give away. They are all Steam game keys, so you have to be a Steam user to win. Young. Oh, believe me, I don't feel young, but that's because I beat the tar out of my body. To anyone who is young and watching this, take care of your body. Don't beat yourself up like I did. Between sports and a car accident, I've done a number on my body. Come on, tree. Jump in the selling point for me, would ya? Is it just me, or is the chainsaw a little more finicky on targeting than it was even in 22? I mean, in 19, rather. Nice, I can pick that entire tree up. Okay, so this is processing and selling, but it's definitely not going to be instant money. Oh, there it went. There it is. I don't suppose any of you know whether there are any good 3-point log grabs yet, do you? Haha, Peter, you're funny. Beautiful. So, where'd the rest of that tree go? Behind me, like a moron. Do you guys think I should stick with the total? Start the party. Sorry, Brandy, there's not going to be any party. I don't have any vehicles yet, so there's no crashing. But that brings me back to the question I started asking. Do you guys think I should continue with this start from scratch? Do you like this kind of start? Or should I give myself a little bit of money and grab that vintage tractor and a small trailer? Some small implements. I'm sure you will, madame. I'm sure you will. I'd say take a drink for every tree that I fell, but you'd be drunk in the first 5 seconds. So, yeah. Everybody go ahead and vote. Should I give myself some money for a small vintage tractor, or should I just continue with the start from scratch? No, Peter, I'm not going to chop the sign. I would like to keep trees on the map. Tristan doesn't get to choose what kind of tractor. I already showed them what tractor I'm buying. I can show you. Um, this is the tractor, Brandy. This beautiful little farm wall right here is my starting tractor. So all of the equipment has to be tiny. Everything has to be tiny. Yeah, Peter, I'd love to start with an 8RX. I'd conquer the whole map in no time. Hello, Taz. Speaking of vintage equipment, Taz, where's my trailed Ellis Chalmers harvester? Come on, man. I'm waiting on it. Well, Tristan, why don't we go and look at the log then? Just to make you happy, because you think it's going to be a terrible, terrible tractor. So, if I look at the log, let's see. There is an error in the log that has nothing to do with the tractor. Nope, nothing to do with the tractor. There is a known error in auto drive. Um, there is an audio file error for the tractor, and a hydraulic error for the tractor. So it could be a problem. But hey, that's okay. Oh, Taz, I wish. Christmas lights. Yeah, Taz, tell me about it. So yes, there is one minor error, because I don't care about the audio error. There is one minor error with the so we're not going to be able to start with that tractor anyway, no matter how much I want to, because I don't have a tiny plow to go on it. Unfortunately. Of course, I could do the tiny cultivator thing. Nope. So, yeah, I got to check them out, I guess, and that's all I'm going to get to do. Tractors, small tractors. What about this guy? He's only 25 horsepower too. So they include two small tractors that you can get that have no implements that work with them. Isn't that genius? I think it's genius. So basically, if we did get the tractor and a small trailer, it would be to haul the output from the factory up to the sale point where you get the better prices. Which I must have had some income from the factory and not seen it, since my money has gone up. What are you talking about there, Coble? Subsoilers take even more horsepower. Well, Taz, that's why I'm eagerly awaiting your trailed harvester. Come on now. I'm going to pester you about it every day. No, not really, because I want you to actually finish it, not get mad at me and say you're never going to. Oh, Brandy. Oh, oh, Brandy, thank you for making me almost spit pop all over my computer. That would have been wonderful. One shank subsoiler. I would settle right now for a 2 or 3 furrow plow, like the one in the old-fashioned Ferguson pack on FS19. So, so with the factories, if I make time go faster, do they do their stuff faster and give me money faster? How does that work? Because I can always just go like this. Kind of seems like it because it's just based as an hourly income, basically, right? Wow! I do love that crazy time. 25,000. Whoa, wait a minute. Loan interest. There should be no loan. I forgot to fix that. $752 worth of loan interest that I owe myself on top of getting rid of the loan. I completely forgot that it starts you off with a loan. What are these weird numbers? And why can I not repay the loan? Oh, right. Oh. Yeah, that's an oopsie on my part. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to save the game. Put you guys on a bit of a pause. Quit the game. And fix this loan problem. Loan problem. Save game 1. Career save game. Or Okay. Farms. Yes, Cobble, but even if I had the money, it wouldn't let me. Um, because I have the survival mod installed. You're not able to take a loan, and it also won't let you pay back a loan. Um, so it's a little bit of a glitch there. So, does anyone remember? Never mind. There it is, right there. Done, done, and done. And I can relaunch the game. Bring you guys back in. I'm actually in the mod hub at the moment. I thought I'd look and see if there's any plows. Darn. Needed power, 100 horsepower. Ay, ay, ay. How about a cultivator? Yeah, right. Well, Cobble, that's the whole idea behind the mod, is to make it super hard. That's why no mods. I mean, no loans. Power arrows. Oh, man. Yeah, 95 horsepower, 85 horsepower for the cedar. That's alright, Taz. Just don't forget to give me early access to testing it. Because I'll find all the problems for you. Okay, so yeah, that's a no-go on that. How about mowers? Yeah. Forage wagons, nothing to speak of. Oh yeah, I can look for the Minneapolis Moline. That's got some horsepower. No testing, just send it. Okay, you're one of those. Oh, Peter, you're so bad. You're so bad, man. Do I look like Mr. Sealy P? Using the subsoiler backwards? Boy, it's dark out. Maybe some crazy guy should, I don't know, advance time some. Well, there we go. We have some money now. A tiny amount of money. Now, how much of my wood did that use up to make that amount of money? Not a whole lot. So I could just fast forward time and wait. But that would be boring for you guys. Maybe I could do that and talk about some of the games that I have available keys for. I don't know why, but YouTube is telling me that it is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. That's crazy because it's sending 10K per sec, which is what I have it set at. It's doing 60 frames per second at 10K per sec. Are you guys seeing any buffering issues, or is it looking fine? What do you mean, can he trust me, Kobo? Kind of silly comment is that? Of course Taz can trust me. I like Taz. Really? It just took that whole end of the tree away? Well, that's garbage. A little fuzzy, Kobo. Okay. Oh, that's just YouTube being stupid, Peter. It frequently does that for streams. If there's too many people watching, which there's definitely not, but I'm also not like a big content creator either that gets paid, so YouTube doesn't give me the best service on making my streams awesome. Alright. Shoo. Who trusted me with a chainsaw, Taz? You do know that I own one in real life as well, right? And I do my forestry wearing a pair of cargo shorts and sandals. Not flip-flops, but sandals. They have a heel strap. And they do not have a toe thong, because I hate those. That's a big old tree. Let's aim it right at the factory. Darn, I missed. Oh, I use it all the time, Taz. I use it all the time. No, Peter. You apparently are not a fan of Musty 1. It's safety third. Come on. Boy, this is even worse than it was in FS19. Come on. Stop fighting me. Cut him off. Steel toe flip-flop. No, Peter. No steel toes. Oh, whoops, that wasn't Peter. Sorry. No Taz. No steel toes. And I put my toe under the log and lift it up to cut sections also. But I'm not stupid enough to put my foot under where the saw is at. I had a classmate back in 5th grade who did that and cut his big toe open. It's like, you freaking moron. You put your foot at least 8 inches away from where you're cutting. I prefer a full foot for the foot. Ooh. Got a vibrating log there. That's scary. I also have an axe and a splitting maul. And I do not heat my home with wood, although I could if I wanted to. The majority of the wood cutting that I do with my chainsaw, axe, and splitting maul is for outdoor fires. I like to have bonfires and stuff like that. Yeah, I figured as much. That's a big old chunk of log there. Let's see how crazy broken this is. Nope, won't let me push all those pieces. Good. But it would let me push the whole log. It will not let me throw that. That's awesome. Oops. Helps if I lift it up higher. What? Ay, ay, ay. Oops. You're funny, Taz. So what you're saying is that I will never see that beautiful Alice Chalmers trailed harvester. Or that old John Deere trailer that you teased me with. Almost got enough to buy that tractor already. Nice. So, I cannot believe, Peter, to respond to your comment from earlier, that you do not have Steam in the UK. That just seems like a really weird thing to me. I was pretty sure Steam was worldwide, except maybe China, because China's China. Haha, Peter. Not going for the 8RX. Not yet, anyway. You know what? Now that I've said that, I'm really curious. So I'm going to look it up real quick. Is Steam available in the UK? To buy Steam games on Valve's UK store, we therefore need the following: a way to connect to the Steam store with an IP address from the UK, a Steam UK user account, and a payment that is method that is accepted by the store. So yes, it does look like you have Steam, Peter. There you go, Peter. Yeah, Kobo, it feels like that many pieces of wood. Well, the reason that I'm giving away these keys is because I already have the keys. I already own these keys and have no use for them other than to be kind and give them away to other people. And how this happened is because I'm a Humble Bundle user, and I will frequently buy bundles even if I have some of the games already in them, and then I have no use for those keys. So what I do is I give them away to other people. And I thought that'd be a great thing to do on my birthday. Instead of people giving me things, I can give other people some Steam keys. Some of the games are weird little small games that most people have never heard of, but some of them are decent games. And I just ended up with 2 keys for it or whatever. And so that's why I would give them away. Nice, Taz. Nice. Oh, I was so mad about Steam being delayed, but the update downloading in no time at all, while everybody else struggled for hours. Sorry, country, if you're still watching. I know you were having a really hard day trying to get your update. No problem there, Peter. Happy wife, happy life, man. I understand. Thank you for stopping in, and we will see you next time, all right? Thursday, Lucas Island. Well, we sure do have a lot of wood in there now. And how much do we need to get that little tractor? 2,711. And I'm going to guess the Minneapolis Moline is a medium tractor. Yes, it is. 13 grand for that. But look at that horsepower, 142 horsepower. Too bad whoever converted this did a terrible job because all I see are tires. Yeah, that's sad. Bad conversion. Somebody who didn't know what they were doing converted it. And I can't get it from the original author because he hasn't done any modding since FS17. The FS19 conversion was really good. But obviously whoever converted it for FS22 didn't have a clue what they were doing. Yeah, we could always just go for this, right? Only need 482,000 more. Honestly, I'd probably go for 8RX or 8RT over the 9. I know the horsepower is lower, but the money, oh my goodness. Peterbilt. No, Tristan, there will be no Steigers. I have not tried this out yet since getting it. Huh. I don't want to totally deforest my little corner here. And I've already put a pretty big chunk of cut into it. So I think I'll go around and grab a couple of these smaller. Yes, Steigers are crap. Stupid case. Rawr. The only good case is a dead case. So looks like these three little ones are out here on my property as well. I wasn't talking to the Steiger. That would be weird and kind of creepy. No, I was talking to you, sir. Hey, at least I don't take off flying, right? Like in FS19, we'd be half a mile in the air by now. Whoops. got a little crazy with my button pushing. Yeah, I think this was a good plot of land. Thank you for backing me up on it there, Tristan. There's enough woods to get us started, but also plenty of spot for a field as well once we get that far. I should look at prices on a trailer as well, because the whole point of having the tractor would just be to pull a trailer to take things around. So we aren't going to have enough money. Even if we can buy the tractor, it's useless to us until we can get the trailer. I love how you can carry whole trees. Yes, they are small. They're not quite that small. I guess my character is just buff as heck. Alright, let's hit the button on this, and we will bump time up to 240. I like that, that's good. And let that run for a minute. No, Coble, no I wouldn't. So, let me log into my Humble Bundle here. That actually logged me in. Current bundles. Oh yeah. So my account. Keys and entitlements. No, purchase what? There it goes. Oh, that had me scared for a minute. So, for example, one of the games is the Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Because I bought the Sonic pack, but I already own that game. Another one is The Hunter, Call of the Wild, another game that I own. And there might be some DLCs to go with that one as well. So that would be a nice one to win. I haven't looked through the DLCs to see which ones I've gotten and which ones I haven't. Let's see. Origami, I don't even remember what that is, or whether I have it or not, but that's a key that I haven't redeemed yet. Hitman and Hitman 2, I have keys for both of those to give away. So, yeah, I have some interesting games to give away on my birthday. Oh, look, there's a second copy of The Hunter, Call of the Wild, because I got it in. I've gotten that game in 3 different bundles so far. Oh, there's some that I haven't redeemed yet that I know are for me, so I got to be careful with those. Let's see. I don't know. Here's one for the ladies out there potentially, or I guess even guys if you're into this sort of thing. I'm not. Eternity, the Last Unicorn. That's another one of the games available. All right, time to purchase my tractor. Crap. If I immediately sell that right back, is it depreciated? Yes. But not enough to matter. Because I forgot to configure it. Oh. Red fenders. With TA. There we go. I lost a little money. Oops. Okay. So, what's the difference there? About 600 bucks. I'm gonna be naughty and add that back in. I don't know why it's changing the amount that I'm putting in there. That's kind of irritating. Can I have Easy Dev Tools back, please? So trailers. Yeah. I think. Go for a big old Roland right out the gate that I couldn't even pull. I think actually that we need to go here, save, exit to menu, downloadable content. Trailers. €9,000, which will be dollars for us. Although that's the drawbar version. I think I'd want this version, the dolly. There, I added them both. What about miscellaneous, sir? What do I want from here? I already removed the game difficulty survival on the last go round of while I had you guys on my hold screen. So what am I looking for in here? I could get this bale fork. I could get this bale fork for $8.50 and put logs across it and lose them on the way, probably. Yep. I do like that FS22 does not have to restart on you to do new mods. That is a great thing. All right. Sorry, I jumped away for a minute to grab another Coca-Cola. So yes, we have a target to work towards now. And that would be this guy. So we need $9,039 because I'm using currency conversion rather than all currencies just are the same, just changes the symbol. If you need trailer, take Oracle TX. What is Oracle TX and what category is it under? Because I didn't see anything under trailers. Nice thing about this one is that you can flip between these two for free. Oh, no Michelins. I guess I would probably do BKTs then. And I don't like the red color on it, so I do that. We're not going to do that on this. I just wish, actually, that I could say no plate. I guess I can, right? I just don't. There we go. Pick a placement for it. And of course, the other nice thing is that these can be daisy chained together. So yeah, that's what we're working towards now. I don't believe so, Taz. I can always jump back out and look. Let's see. Scroll down here. Save game. Do you really want to exit? Yes. It doesn't, Taz. I just didn't change the default behavior. Yeah, see, I've not... I was, wasn't I? Wow. Smooth, Dylan. Smooth. So there, yeah. I was not. I was showing all. I didn't even see this Oracle. Ouch, that's kind of pricey. But more liters. I don't know if the little tiny tractor would haul this, though. Because this would have a lot of tongue weight. Man. 11,500 liters. Added. Thank you, sir. I jumped the gun, didn't I? Wasn't done yet. Still not. Boy, that is taking forever to download. Koval says it'll be fine. So even the Mod Hub downloads seem very slow lately. I'm wondering if that's all those console people just downloading the crap out of all these mods that they didn't have access to. Did I just go into the game without enabling that trailer? Yes, Kobo, I'm streaming, but streaming is going out, not coming in. It's two different directions there. And one does not affect the other, so... Yeah, Taz, it looks like a nice trailer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We crashed. We crashed. I blame your trailer. No, I'm kidding. I think I will be pulling a couple of those mods out. Like this one. We know this is broke as heck. Tristan, you can shut up about the errors in the log because you'll find I just don't care. Oh man, I love these grain carts. Sorry. Drooling. Yeah, it's happened to me a couple of times, Taz. If it crashes, it crashes. I restart it. If it doesn't, hey, I don't have to restart. That's nice. So, sounds like Taz thinks I should change this behavior, turn off the converter, which that's what's screwing me up on the power tools. That's why it's adding or subtracting a different amount than what I put in, because the currency converter was on. So there, that's turned off now. We can look at trailers. Why is the Oracle not in here? It is. Duh. It's just before the roll-ins. Sleep. Cool. That's a beast of a trailer. That is a beast of a trailer, sir. Putt. Really? Oh, that's gonna drive me batty. Now, the question is, can I sell these up here? Does anyone know? If not, they're just getting piled to the side until we get our trailer. Boy, this tree doesn't want to stay in my hand. Guess I gotta even slow walking with it. Wow. No, I cannot sell them. You're 1,000% sure. Ah. Well, that sucks. Just for giggles, I'm gonna throw it on here anyway. Sell, you piece of garbage. Alright. Stacked to the side they go. If I can even hang on to it long enough. Wow, this thing just does not want to stay in my hand. I think this tree's bugged. $99 Coble. You know. I can't paint over myself. Not enough money. Yeah, Kobo, I'm looking forward to the update to this, that's for sure. Well, there we go. We got a little road. At least the start of one. Oops. I accidentally pulled that off right there. Have to fix that when we got more money. I'm good. How are you, gaming only modding? Yep, Kobo, I agree. It is a good start. Oh boy, he's got funky hands. Not lined up at the steering wheel. We just won't look. We won't look. It's a cheap tractor. It's getting us started. If it works. If it doesn't, we'll just nuke it. And look, it's the end of the line. But we'll just drive on anyway. And we might as well just fast forward time while we're doing this and make some money, right? Because it's going to take forever to drive this thing home. Do we have lights? Nope, no lights. Didn't expect to. Alright, so we've seen how long it's going to take to drive back to the farm with this. I don't think we need to drive it any farther before we reset it back to the shop. Because that was a good enough test, and I completely drove past my turn. Because for some reason I was thinking 49 rather than 48. Dork. Reset. Cool. We're getting there on the monies. Oh look, snow. Snow in March, and then rain. Boy, this is great. All sorts of wood left. Alright. And we can afford our trailer. That snow was about like snow in North Carolina. Yeah, Brandy, I bet. Okay, so let's test the Oracle. How much does the toolbox cost me? What does that actually do for me? Nothing. I mean, legacy it is, right? I mean, it's got to be. No plates. Don't have enough money. Oh, the legacy costs more money? Wait a minute. Why is it more? I thought it was supposed to be like... Why does the amount keep changing? That's disturbing. Well, that sucks. Yeah, it's supposed to be 9,500 bucks. Didn't we fix that setting? I swear we fixed that. Yeah, I turned that off. Wonderful. What's on sale? Ooh, look, a tedder. That'd be great if we had a use for it. Alright. I'm a moron. I was looking at my money in the store, wasn't I? Rather than the amount the trailer was going to cost. Still confusing. Yeah, that's my balance, duh. My total, down here. License plate, no plate. Okay. Capacity, perfect. Yes. Cool. That trailer is gigantic. Taz, I blame this all on you, man. This is all on you. What? Uh-oh. Our tractor might just be going away immediately because it might not be any good. Yeah. Alright. There is one thing. Oops. What is the... N. Customize. Red fender's drawbar. I bet I have to have it on that. Let's see if that works. Nope. It just doesn't work. Oh, now we know. That's why I do... Oh. Oh my god. Alright, I might have to call it a night here soon. I cannot believe I'm brain farting this bad. I added manual attach. Of course, now I want to know, does it work on the other option? Yeah, it does, but it expects you to have... I've seen that before with these older converted mods. So, what we'll do is we'll just convert it. For now. No Cobble, it doesn't. But it's the only really cheap vintage tractor I've found so far that works at all. You saw what the other two did. The Alice Chalmers, your butt goes through the seat. And the Minneapolis Moline is just broken to beat all. Let's not forget our tree. Ow. And now we have the slow drive to the farm at a max speed of 15 miles per hour that right now we're not even going to reach because we're towing a trailer that's probably too big for this thing. But it's just temporary, and so that I can mess around with testing out that mod. Yes, sir. Converted over to the drawbar version instead of 3-point. And found the edge of the map because I turned late. Gonna have to round off that corner some. Yes, Coble, 5 hours later, back on the farm. The farm to which I extended my road too far to the east. At least I believe I did. Maybe I didn't. Depends. I mean, by all rights, I probably should have sent it up this side. Rather than going across the bottom to the far side, because there's a lot more woods in the way on that side. But that's okay. We'll just trundle along and whatever happens, happens. We're going to stop and trim a couple of trees out of this little corner of this woods anyways. The road is short in that, as far as making it to the farm, I hadn't turned north yet. All right. Jump off of there. Where'd that go? Where's that stump? I lost it. There it is. Oh yeah, Taz. When I saw that they let you pick a time, I was thinking, oh cool. They basically just did the sleep anytime mod. But no, sleep anytime mod is still better. No falling out. Falling out is not allowed. Alright, let's see how bad it is with all of this on there. Hold on. I got one I need to fix first. No falling sideways. Why do you fall sideways? Because I cut you crooked. Of course. Well, I mean, that's typical Giants, right, Taz? They are strapped. See? Hi, Southern Lady. Nice to see you back. I am doing quite well, and a Merry Christmas to you, too. In fact, Merry Christmas to everybody. I might even be streaming on Christmas Eve. I will not be on Christmas Day, but I don't know. I might on Christmas Eve. I guess I might still end up doing so on Christmas Day, too, depending on when the girlfriend goes to bed and how much later I stay up. That's not too bad. 8 mile an hour for hauling all that, considering that that trailer is quite a bit too big, really, for this tractor. Except that they did, Taz. They did. They made the default 1 day per month. Should be at least 3, in my opinion. Really, I think it should be 4. 4 weeks to a month. Then you can have each day representing a week. But no. 1 day. One single, solitary, crazy day. Oh, big yawn there, Alexander. And a little bit of whimper. You got to go outside, don't you? Uh-oh, I got stuck. I got stuck. I need to smooth this ground off a little, I think. I got stuck, guys. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. There's no real issue, Taz. I just mildly annoyed that they pulled the Giants on the default when they could have done so much better. Rip on the tractor. Yeah, thanks, Southern Lady. In fact, we'll just undo those straps and start tossing trees. Oop. Jump up in the trailer, grab said tree, toss said tree, do a better job of tossing said tree, grab the last one, toss that too, and now we can just back. Whoop, nope, no we can't. We can just run forward over a tree. Use the tree for traction. And look at that. I have a 2-base shed, almost like I plan to have 2 things to put in it. Um, just my opinion, Taz. That's all. The only justification for it that I have is that I think it's silly short to have every season be one day, especially if you have a lot of fields. There's a lot to do, and that is impossible to get done in a single day. Um, and I think that it's a silly short default, and I like the idea of one game day equals a week. And I'm just surprised that they didn't think of that. No, Southern Lady, no more tractor stuck. Although that was pretty easy to get out of, all things considered. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Too bad there's not a tractor in here. Yes, Taz, I understand I can change it, but I feel that the default is silly. I like the enormous amount of changing that you can do. It has a lot of flexibility. Go away, Balloon! Stop spying on me! You're on like every map. Alright, so we are still kind of stuck until we get more money. So, more fast forwarding of time ahead. Yeah, Koble. But the default for that, I guess honestly it's the same default as the RM seasons, isn't it? Because they had 3-day seasons, which would be 1 day to a month if you call 3 months as a season. So that one was just as silly, which is why I always changed it to 9. No, Taz, don't give up on discussion. Discussion is fun, and that's what we're here for. Oh, 25,000 to 1. Let's just burn through a couple of days. Okay, so we burned through a whole lot of days. I want to see how much is left in here. Cool, lots left. But since we're speaking of that, I have already forgotten that I had wanted to change that as well. I don't even remember where it's at. Seasonal growth, yes, days per month. I wanted my 4, and I never fixed it. Oh boy, Alexander, really? You're going to be that dog tonight? Silly boy. Alright. I will be back in a little while, guys. The dog wants out. right, the dogs have enjoyed their break. We can fast forward till the next day. I should say till the next morning. And there, we are now on 4-day months. Which is what I've so far liked to play on. And yeah, we are going to need to, oh boy, nice stuff. We are going to need to look at a real actual game tractor here. 14 horsepower. Oh, I just get a kick out of that. Oh, I would like to go for this, but 43,000 is a lot of money to get just from chopping trees. I don't want to bore you guys to death. I mean, this thing is just ridiculously expensive in my opinion. So I guess we could lease it. If we were to lease this Massey, it would be not bad at all. We could sell the crappy International and lease this Massey. What do you guys think? Otherwise, we're going to be cutting a lot of trees. I mean, we're going to be cutting a lot of trees anyway, but we could also lease a plow. And start our first field, which will be right here, right in front of us. I'm going to actually bring the road out to this side and run it basically right down here along the cliff face for a little bit, and then straight south at the end of the cliff face basically. And that'll let us use all of our actual land as a field. I'll keep this little bit, I'll keep some of this little stick out here as a little entry road into the field and basically make it go across like this, and then around the factory, and right down the edge of our land. Another option is that we could lease a mowing setup and mow all of this first. Get a mowing setup and the Vicon fast bale on lease and just mow the heck out of all of this. That would be a good thing to do before we make it a field. Make some silage for some quick money. What do you guys think of that idea? If anybody's even still awake. Because I don't want to just cut trees forever. even though it does seem to be good money out of that factory. It's slow because we have to wait for the processing. And we've already burned basically a whole year. And, oops. This one, jeez. And our planting season for canola, which is what I would like to do for my first crop, we want to take advantage of that. So we would need to get busy with it. Coble says lease. All right, Coble. Your thinking's the same as mine. That's good enough for me. We're just gonna sell this thing. It's too slow. It's too buggy. Make it go away. And we will lease Massey. I got to do my Michelin's. Wide tires plus weights. Not going to bother with that. I need the highest horsepower spec on it. No license plate, please. And leasing cost on that. Kind of high, but not impossible. Mower. I think what I'm going to do... let me teleport over here and look at this tractor. Right, no front 3-point. Okay. So say if that had a front 3-point, one idea, if it had a powered, a PTO capable front 3-point, is to put a small front mower on and just have the baler right behind us, and we just bale and mow all in one fell swoop. But yeah, that's not an option with this tractor, which is fine. I totally get that. So what we will do is just get a mower. Bum, 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 bum. That's 2.4 meters. How much is that to lease? Not bad. I'm not a fan of these ones that swing out to the side, but it's 4 meters. Ooh, what do we have here? 7.3 meters. Takes 180 horsepower though. What was our tractor that we leased? It is 95 horsepower. So we got to keep that in mind too. I mean, I could do my Vicon that I like. And actually branded as Cavernland, which is what I prefer. That's quite the chunk on leasing, though. Ouch. I think we got to do it. All right. Well, there we go. We're going to put a front mower on the back. Not the first time I've done this. Won't be the last. But hey, we're not 8 mile an hour back to the farm anymore. Woo! A little crazy on the steering there. Okay, I gotta move that away from the edge of the map a little, because the mower was hitting the edge of the map. We don't want that. Jump out and fix something I forgot real quick. Manual attach. I really need to get used to playing with it. Well, of course, Coble, when you're driving slower, you have more time to make your steering. Everybody drives better then. Alright. Really? They did it. Welcome back, Taz. Yep, they did it. They made it so that the so I have to drive backwards to mow. Did I know? Or it might just help if I lowered it, wouldn't it? I don't know what it means. I don't have access to this land. I own this piece of land. Why is it telling me I don't have access to this land? Because I don't actually own this piece of land. Because it didn't actually take it when I clicked buy, I guess. And I wasn't paying good enough attention. Everybody laugh at Dylan now. Okay, so how much is it? Oh, because I bought the one next door. Ha! Whoops. Fix that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Of course you will, Coble, because you're a good friend. Gotta keep me in line, right? Drifting a little close to the property line there. That's what I get for messing with the dog while trying to drive. And we'll just go blow right past our property line. Yep. And spin it around. And run right back down this side. one dog's getting grumpy with the other one. So I tried to buy an old John Deere off of Facebook Marketplace recently, and they wanted way too much money for it, for the shape that it was in, and they didn't want to work with me on the price, so it didn't end up happening. But man, I would have loved to have bought that tractor. I also tried to buy an old Alice Chalmers. It was in better shape. They wanted less money for that one, different person, than for the John Deere. But it had a screwed up rim on one of the back tires, and all 4 tires needed replaced, so they still wanted too much for it. They wanted $1,500. I offered them $900, and they didn't take it. They did not take it. So, I still don't own a tractor in real life, unfortunately. I don't know why people think their stuff is worth gold. Both of them have been on Marketplace for over a month, which ought to tell the people who put them up there that their price is too high when nobody's buying. Well, what I screwed up on is that I put the buildings on the wrong piece of property. It was supposed to be 49 that I was supposed to own, not 48. So I screwed up when I planted the buildings down. Because, of course, when you're trying to put the buildings down, the map doesn't show you which piece of property is actually yours. So if you have Place Anywhere turned on, you can very easily make that mistake that I made. Especially when you're running on 3 hours of sleep. 3.5, something like that anyway. So this should turn a nice tidy profit, I think. It's a good way to bootstrap ourselves to a little bit bigger of equipment. Yeah, it has, I guess so. But the one with the John Deere said, need gone immediately. Obviously their definition of immediately and mine are two very different definitions. To me, immediately for something like that would mean in the next couple of days, you know, next 2, 3, 4 days. But I guess to them immediately means anytime in the next 3 months. I mean, they wanted so much for it that I would have to take out a loan to be able to buy it. And I'm not sure my bank would give me a loan for it right now. I'm carrying a little too much credit card debt. Yeah, Taz. I mean, seriously, what does immediately mean to you in the context of trying to sell something equipment-wise? See, what else did I try to buy off there recently that I had a similar problem? Oh, yeah, I tried to buy a pickup. I tried to buy an 1980 something, I think it was an 87 Ford F250. Body was in pretty decent shape. Motor ran. The ad said that the transmission needed rebuilt, which I didn't believe. But they were actually selling it for a decent price. They only wanted $1,000 for it. Problem with them, they just never responded. So my guess is that they had already sold it and just didn't bother to take it down. You're funny, Coble. Yeah, see, Taz, that's what I was thinking too. But I don't know. I don't understand other people's thinking sometimes. Like, to me, that Alice Chalmers, $900 was actually a little on the generous side, since I would have had to pay somebody to weld the rim to fix the damage to it, and I would have had to buy 4 new tires, which tractor tires are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. I'm guessing, I don't know because I haven't looked it up, but I'm guessing I would have spent at least $2,000 on tires. Possibly more. I mean, it needed other things to it. It needed an oil change, needed new head gaskets, probably new spark plugs, because it was a gasoline engine in it. I would prefer a diesel, but if the price is right, you know. And I do have that soft spot for the Alice Chalmers stuff, so that is, of course, why I was considering it. But I would like to find myself an old pickup truck, because right now I only have a car, so if I do get some kind of piece of equipment, how do I get it home? I mean, I sent a message to somebody yesterday about a John Deere 185 mower, riding lawnmower, with snow blower and the plow blade that came with it too. No, I'm sorry, this one could take those, but it didn't have them with it. I looked at a couple of 185s, but the one, they only wanted $60 because it didn't run. Well, I can do small engine repair work, some of it, and I'm willing to learn other, but they never responded either. And I was sad because it was a little over an hour drive away, and I was already driving down there today, which is why I messaged them yesterday, but they just never responded. Yeah, Coble, it's a common problem on that generation of Alice Chalmers tractor. They like to, the head gaskets on them, they kind of get dry rotted and brittle, and So they leak oil, a lot of oil. There's nothing wrong with the motor. It's just bad gaskets, bad gasket material. And I don't need to have to put a quart of oil in it every couple of weeks. The nice thing about the Alice Chalmers was it had a belly mower with it, a 60-some inch deck belly mower, which is what one of the things that I want a small tractor like that for. Is to mow, because I don't intend to live in my current house forever, and my next home is going to be on 10 to 20 acres, and I'm going to have like a 4 or 5 acre yard, and I'm not going to want to mow that with anything small. But yeah, there was nothing wrong with the Alice as far as the motor went, other than it leaked oil and spark plug was pretty out of tolerance. Oof. Well, why don't you go, Taz, and get some sleep, because, man, what time is it for you? Or are you at work tonight? If you're at work, just plug your darn phone in. Or tablet, or whatever you're watching on. They did end up lowering the price on the Alice after I looked at it and offered them $900. A couple of days later on Facebook, I saw that it got lowered to $1,200 from the original $1,500. Smooth, Taz, real smooth. Less than an hour at work, yeah. But I guess the point of my story is that it seems like people on Marketplace don't want to wheel and deal. They just want the amount of money that they put it up for, and that's it. They're not willing to negotiate at all. Which is just kind of silly to me. It's no different than having a yard sale. You can't expect to get your asking price on everything. What map paid off well? Oh, nap. Jeez. Sorry, trying to read and drive, and the dog wants to play tug of war with his tire. I'm kind of playing with him a little bit, kind of not. This is going to be a lot of silage. A lot of silage. I should have put the front loader brackets on this. Darn it. That was a mistake. I'm not going to have any way to pick the bales up. Oh, Taz, I've needed sleep since I got up this morning. And I tried going back to bed. I also tried taking a nap this afternoon. Neither one worked for me. It's alright, I have a solution. to the bale problem because I'm going to use the fast bale as my baler. I'll just leave the bale sitting on the back and run the whole bale up to the sail point. The sail point does take bales, I hope. It did in 19 version. You know, this is probably a lot like what I would be doing when I get my property and have my 5-acre yard and I'm mowing it with a tractor. This is what it would feel like, just constant mowing. Nope, Coble, no super strength. Remember? If I was using super strength, I wouldn't have trimmed those trees up into small chunks that I could carry. Alright, each plot of land is huge, isn't it? I forgot how big each plot of land on this map is. I feel like I've already mowed enough to make a really good sized field. But since we paid the leasing costs and we're going to pay more, I'm going to make it worth it. I'm going to do the entire lot. I don't care how long it takes. We're going to mow it all. Mow it all. Well, like I was saying, I'll just drive the baler over every time a bale is ready and just drop it straight into the sail point. Puts a little extra time on the tractor, but that's my fault for not thinking ahead and getting the front loader equipment on it. Or I could lease the bale pickup trailer. That's another option. When I get down to the end here, I'm going to stop and see how much that would be to lease. Bale loaders. Round bale. So, lease. Wow. That's painful. But doable. Look at all that area yet to do. Wow. I do not know. I do not know, Coble. Guess we might as well just go off the edge. Remember, other than helping you guys out on the charity event stream there, and the little bit of playing around I've done on Elm Creek, I have not actually played this game yet. And the Elm Creek stuff was pretty much all setup and a little bit of field prep work. Now the real debate is, do I lease a windrower and windrow these up, or do I just take the baler down each one of these rows? If I do the windrower, I need to get rid of these trees. Or just not windrow between them, I guess. I do have enough money to do the windrower as well. Right. Yes, Coble, I agree that I have more time than money. And that'll give the first couple of bales out time to start fermenting while I'm messing around picking up more. Unless they do like they do in 19, an instant ferment, even though seasonal cycles are on. I've not tested it. So, one thing I thought of doing in the real world when I have my big piece of property and mow that big 5-acre lawn that I dream of is actually fermenting it as silage and selling it. It would just be something to do with it, you know. Of course, the other option is always to just have my mower be a mulching mower and mulch it back in for fertilizer, which is what I do currently. But I don't know. Just a thought I had. It's not like it would be that much extra effort for me. I would just do a small silage pit. Well, I guess multiple small silage pits because multiple cuts. Unless, of course, I found a cheap baler and wrapper out there somewhere, but I doubt that. Yeah, see what I mean, Coble? 5 acres would be a decent amount of grass. Even if I don't let it get super tall, like they do, you know, like the farmers do. Even if I let it get, you know, only 8-10 inches tall before cutting, which I wouldn't even like to get it that high. 6 probably is where I would start cutting it again. But you'd still get quite a lot of grass out of it. I mean, over the course of the year, you get the same amount. You're just doing more cuts. Of course, my fall cuts and early spring cuts, I couldn't do silage out of because any leaves that are in it, I mulch my leaves. I don't bag, I don't rake, unless I have oak or one of the other species that poisons the grass. If I have maples or anything like that, they're actually, maple leaves especially, are very, very good fertilizer. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but if you want your grass to be beautiful and you have maple trees, mulch those stinking leaves in, man. Because, yeah. So, Coble, did you happen to look at that Greystone Farm, North Carolina map that's in progress that I posted in Country Bumpkin's chat? That looks like a pretty nice map, too. And he's hoping to have it out early January. He was hoping to originally have it out by Christmas, but last I heard that may have changed to be early January due to the issues from the Giants editor. Today. Earlier today. It's in the Chatting with Bumpkin channel. Oh boy. Well, looks like I'm about 2/3 done total. Yeah, the video I posted is a review by Argsy. A little map tour and review. It looks nice to me. And it's not even finished. And Kaz64 is almost done with Lucas Island. The way Kaz is burning through maps, the conversions, I wonder if he's going to convert all of his maps. That would be cool. Yeah, I was on Facebook earlier today and saw Kaz's post about Lucas Island. He converted that one very fast, or is converting that one very fast. So, I hope he converts them all. I really do. I would love to see Hawke's Bay return for FS22. I would love to see Island Life return for FS22. Old QE Farm. Well, that's because you don't spend all day on Facebook and YouTube like I do you? Yeah, I think he's only been working on Lucas Island for like 3 or 4 days. So for him to be basically done, probably another day or two's worth of work. That's just crazy. Although Lucas Island is a pretty small map, so... Well, I think I'm going to have to call it soon. And we will finish the mowing and what have you tomorrow. So I'm going to do an extra stream tomorrow. An extra off-schedule stream just because I'm gonna be home on vacation. Almost done. Yeah, sure. It looks to me like I've got a third here, a third undone in the middle, and a third over there. That's not almost done. And that's just the mowing. If you could see me yawning over here, you'd understand. I don't know, you might hear it on the microphone. About every 10 seconds or so, I'm yawning. We've been mowing for 7/10 of an hour already. Wow. No wonder the mower is filthy. Tree stump. Okay, nothing we can do anything about right now. We'll see how much of this I can do before I just get too tired. I looked at an old Peterbilt on Facebook Marketplace too. That one was a steal for whoever could afford it. It was way out of my price range. 25 grand for fully functional, doesn't need a lot of work Peterbilt 379. It was the short hood, but that's what I would prefer. I don't need the big old long hood. Those are just a nightmare to get in and out of truck stops. Nah, Coble, I'll keep going until I collapse. That's how I am. I'm on vacation. It's not like I have to work tomorrow or anything. I have no obligations tomorrow. Just time to have fun. Well, no obligations to anyone other than myself. Before I stream again tomorrow, I need to finish up editing that I had hoped to finish today, but ran out of time because of all my errands. I'm working on the next episode of my roleplay series, and it's all recorded. I just need to finish editing so that I can render and get it uploaded to YouTube so that it can drop on Friday. Coble, do I remember correctly that you prefer Kenworth? Or was that somebody else? YouTube says that I still have 4 people watching. I don't know whether to believe it or not. If so, that's awesome. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Hello, Dave McLeod. How are you this evening? Or whatever time it is for you. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll push through until the grass is all mowed, and then we'll call it a night there, and we'll get on with the baling and what have you tomorrow. The nice thing is that we're leasing this equipment, and when we return it, there's a good chance it'll show up in the used items in the store for us to purchase at a significant discount. No idea, Coble. It doesn't tell me names unless people talk in the chat. And nobody is under any obligation to chat with me. Some people just like to watch the video for ASMR purposes, for example. They like hearing the tractor and people talking. So Dave, I don't know if you heard, I don't know how long you've been watching, but January 6th, I will be giving away keys during my live stream for my birthday. They are keys to a bunch of random games. Hitman, Hunter Call of the Wild, things like that. Basically, you have to watch my stream, and every so often, basically whenever I'm at a good stopping point to do so, I will give away a game key. Whoa! Hand slipped and I hit random buttons on the steering wheel. No, I do not stream every day. Normally I only stream Mondays and Thursdays in the evening my time, 7:30 Eastern. This is actually really long for me. I only normally stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And we're pushing 3.5 already. 3:15, I guess. I also streamed over the weekend for the fundraiser, but that was off schedule. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm going to do a bunch of off-schedule streams. Are you one of my subscribers, David, or are you new to my channel? Your name's not familiar, but I have a terrible memory, so unless you're around a lot chatting with me, I have a hard time remembering names. And the dog is telling me it's time to go to bed. He gets so demanding. And a little bit, Alexander. Well, thank you for stopping by then. It's always nice to see new faces. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, help the channel out. Awesome. Never mind, you beat me to it. I do have a roleplay series that I'm slowly producing. I hope to start doing episodes a little faster on that. I actually dropped one of my series. Well, I ended it rather than just dropping it cold, so that I could focus more on the roleplay and on new content for FS22. The roleplay series is still on FS19. And my Monday night streams, these streams on Monday nights are normally not Farming Simulator. I play other games, usually on Monday nights. Because if I played nothing but Farming Simulator, I'd get sick of it. And, awesome, dude. Thank you for the like. And if I got sick of it, then I'd stop making content. And that kind of wouldn't be any fun. Isn't the whole point of playing video games to have fun? So yeah, if you like games like American Truck Simulator, Tank Mechanic Simulator, Far Cry, Hitman, Derail Valley, Train Simulator, when I can afford it, Microsoft Flight Simulator, things of that nature. Those are what I usually do on Monday nights. This week there will be a lot of streams on this map though, while my girlfriend is at work and I'm sitting home doing nothing. So hang out for that. I might also start playing some Hunter Call of the Wild on Monday nights too, but that one it's harder to stream because I get really focused, and when I'm stalking an animal or sitting waiting for an animal, it gets boring for people too if I'm just sitting in place. So I don't know about that one. If you guys think that would be a good thing to see, I'll stream it, but I just don't think it will be. Then again, I never thought I would like watching other people play Farming Simulator, and I love it if they're good. So, I don't know. I depend on viewers to tell me what they like. What wasn't bad last week, Coble? Are you possibly talking about when I was streaming Open Country on Discord? Different game. Still hunting, but different game. I don't enjoy everybody who plays Farm Sim on YouTube. For example, just like Country Bumpkin, I'm not a fan of Farmer Cop. I liked his Kleinsland series, but that's the only thing he's done that I like. And even that annoyed me sometimes, because he never had game sounds up to where we could hear them on the streams or recordings. He was always talking about how his tractor sounds like this or that, and it's like, well, we don't hear that. But I also feel like he's a tad on the cocky side far too often. And I don't like that from him. probably because I'm a tad on the cocky side, and maybe I don't like the mirror of myself. Can I get all of it in one swipe? No. No way. Too wide. So I'm sorry you joined so late there, Dave. Because I'm calling it quits for the night after I get finished with this mowing. But we'll be back tomorrow in the morning. I'm thinking probably around 9 a.m. Eastern time. I will try to finish up my editing on my roleplay series episode, and hopefully that only takes about an hour, so I would be on here around 10, maybe 10:30 if it takes a little longer than planned. So if you're available and want to watch at that time, you know, I do have a Discord also, and all my video announcements get posted to that as well. If you go to my channel's About page, it's on there. Otherwise, I can real quick, if I stop being a moron, click on the right thing, I can grab you a link to my Discord and put it in the chat. So there you go. That's a link to my Discord if you're interested in joining that. And I will also, did I pin that? No, I did not pin that. So now I got to create another one. Maybe, hang on a second here, guys. Yep, create another one. Invite people. Edit invite link. No limit. Generate a new link. Sorry, never. There we go. Copy that. All right, and real quick. Jump back over to the stream chat. And that Discord, the second link there, is for the FS crew, which Cobalt is a member of. He's one of the 4 people that is a member of the FS crew. They are all good people. I like hanging out with them. I stream with them sometimes as well. Just whenever we have time to do it, and we're all available. But that will do it for me tonight. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Have a good night, and I will see you on the next one tomorrow morning sometime. I'll post it, or I'll create the stream about half an hour before I'm actually going to stream. Thank you, everyone. Good night.